fade in from black. A contemplative voice begins, religious, atheist, agnostic. These labels we cling to, trying to make sense of the incomprehensible. But what if I told you that religion in general makes me sick? To believe in a God, angels, or the devil, heaven or hell? Well, I'd rather believe in a blood cell. Think about it. A tiny, microscopic entity coursing through our veins. Tangible, real, something we can see under a microscope, something that keeps us alive, not some ethereal concept floating in the clouds. Physical creation, science as proof, not fairy tales that carry no truth. We're surrounded by evidence of the natural world, yet we cling to stories passed down through generations. Stories that, when you really think about them, seem more like elaborate fantasies than reality. An angel with higher morals, a devil with lower morals. Both imaginary creatures preached by endless preachers. But what if I told you that morals aren't bestowed upon us by celestial beings? Morals are our code, the fabric of our nature, the thread that stitches our lives into meaning. They're not handed down from on high, but developed through our experiences, our interactions, our understanding of the world around us. And yet, I believe in my soul, my own eternal spirit. Does that make me a hypocrite? I drift somewhere between atheist and agnostic, religious and doubtful, lost, confused. How can I reconcile these conflicting beliefs? How can I believe my soul will outlive me, flying through space, through another portal, without belief in a higher power? It's a paradox that keeps me awake at night. The certainty that there's something more to us than just flesh and bone, but the inability to attribute it to a divine creator. Maybe it's because I've seen too much suffering in the world. Too many wars fought in the name of religion. Too many lives lost because of differing beliefs about the nature of God. There are thousands of different religions on earth. Does that mean there are thousands of different gods? Or just one God with thousands of interpretations? And if there is just one God, why can't we all agree on who or what that God is? The way we're going, I'll tell you the human race won't last. We're tearing ourselves apart over beliefs that can never be proven, killing each other over interpretations of ancient texts. But here's the thing. I can believe my soul will outlive me. I can believe in the eternal nature of consciousness. And I can do it without subscribing to any organized religion, because the people I once knew will carry my spirit in memory, long after I've seen life through. That is eternal enough. That is logical, not some fairy tale. Think about it. The impact we have on others, the memories we create, the love we share. These things live on long after our physical bodies have turned to dust. Isn't that a form of immortality? Isn't that more real, more tangible than the promise of streets paved with gold or eternal torment? We're all searching for meaning in this vast, confusing universe. We're all trying to make sense of our existence. But maybe the answer isn't in ancient texts or elaborate rituals. Maybe the answer is in the connections we make, the lives we touch, the legacy we leave behind. So I stand here, lost somewhere between atheist and agnostic, or religious and agnostic. Quite confused, but also liberated. Liberated from the need to fit into a predefined box. Liberated from the pressure to believe in something just because it's what I've been told to believe. I'm free to question, free to doubt, free to explore the mysteries of existence without the constraints of dogma. And isn't that what life is all about? Questioning, exploring, growing. So I ask you, God who? Does it really matter? Or is what truly matters the way we live our lives, the impact we have on others, the love we share? In the end, whether there's a God or not, whether there's an afterlife or not, what matters is how we treat each other here and now, how we make the most of this one life we know for certain we have. So let's focus on that. Let's focus on being kind, on being compassionate, on making the world a better place. Not because we fear divine punishment or hope for heavenly reward, but because it's the right thing to do. Because in doing so, we create our own form of immortality, We leave a legacy that lives on in the hearts and minds of those we've touched. And isn't that enough? Fade to black as the voice trails off, leaving the viewer to ponder these profound questions.